Okay, so for this morning we've got a circuit and equipment that was required. It is one hammer or a dumbbell, around about 3 kilos, kettlebell, lightweight dumbbells, Pilates ball and a chair. So that's your equipment. Pause it now if you're running to fetch your stuff. Failing that, we're going to get straight into it. You're on the chair, you've got one chair squat. Sorry, I'm disappearing out of shot on the pre-recorded, but we've got a really good visual on me on there. So basically, it's one chair squat, side lunge, one chair squat, opposite side. Off you go, guys. I'm just going to start the clock. Of course, there's no tones on it. So we've got one chair squat, one side lunge. And again, we're just going to be mixing and mashing it up this morning, doing a little bit of everything. We've got 5 1-minute rounds and then 3 10-second rounds. And we've got 2 blocks of that to do. And we're doing each block twice, turning it into a circuit. It's just a sequence of exercises that we repeat. That's all a circuit is, guys. And again, you can work as hard as you want to on this. There's a mix of cardio and there's a mix of weights. When we go down onto the floor, you've still only got 7 seconds when we get to the floor stuff, okay, but hopefully, now when we do go down onto using the hammer, I'm using my hammer as a tripod this morning, so I'm having a hammer and time. Turn it around. You've got 1 burpee, 1 back box step, alternate. Let's go. So burpee, back box step, burpee, back box step. So again, using some of the exercises that we've used this week already, staying on the 1 minute and the 10 seconds. So it's burpee, back box step. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to be using a dumbbell this morning for my work instead of the hammer. And then again, it's not exercises that you don't know. So this is our burpee alternate box step. So nice and steady start. So you'll have 5 1-minute rounds. And time. Go grab your hammer, guys. So for the hammer, it's 1 clean, 2 presses. Hammer in the right-hand side. If you're on a dumbbell, okay, it's 1 squat, 2 presses. My internet's a bit dodged this morning, guys. So, this is the dumbbell version. My dumbbell is 10 pounds, so it's fairly heavy, but it's all right. I can cope with it. Now, when we hear the bell next, you're going to go down, and we're going to go straight down for an earthquake with a Pilates ball. Take your hammer with you because this exercise after that is a commando on the right hand side. Also take your lightweight dumbbell down with you. Time. Okay, so straight down with the Pilates ball. Pop it in, roll it back, slide it out, straight into your hold. So again, no messing with that setup. Now when we go into the next exercise, which is your commando, basically what I want you to do is, what I want you to do is have the hammer on the right hand side, okay, and if you've got a dumbbell, put the dumbbell, hold it on the ends. So again, nice light start, getting everything ticked in. I was in a lot of pain last night with my abs, which are just still starting all over again. So far not so good on my abs this week. My abs don't normally ache, but I did have 3 weeks off, guys. And apparently I'm only human. Remove that. Grab the hammer and put the hammer head in the right hand side, or if you've got a dumbbell, hold it like so. And we've got our commando sit-ups. Again, if you can't do the full sit-ups, you can just do a basic crunch without coming all the way up. So you've got options, guys. But I do expect everybody to be able to do the full sit-ups, guys. And it is part of everyday life. How do you get up out of bed in the morning if you can't do a full range sit-up? Just saying. Okay. So you can do a full range sit-up, you just don't think you can. Think about that next time you're getting out of bed in the morning. This is exercise 5. When you hear the bell, want you back on the feet, and we're going to go straight for the kettlebell, and we're going to do pick-ups and pick-up jumps. They're the 10-second rounds. Leave that down, back on your feet, ignore the first bell. Okay, so we've got pick-ups. Are we ready? Pick-ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Sorry, I've got Terry outside blowing me kisses through the door. It's making me laugh, sorry. Okay, so we've got pick-ups. Now, add that little jump to it. So we've got that pick-up jump. So all week we've been doing the 1 minutes and the 10s. Back to your pick-ups, guys. Back to your basic pick-ups. So keep that coming. I'm just going to take my sweatshirt, t-shirt there, jumper off, that's the word. Go back to the little jump for me. Back to the little jump for me. So it's 1 pick-up, 1 jump. And back to basic pick-ups. Back to the jump for me. So again, all exercises we've done this week so far. And I don't think there's anything in here that we haven't done throughout the week. Okay, let's go for me. So you're on basic pick-up for round 7. Round 7 of basic pick-ups. Back to the jump. Okay. So this should be steadily rising the heart rate. Last set of pick-ups. Now when we go to the next round, I'm not stopping the clock, guys. We're going to go straight for your lightweight dumbbells. Add the jump. So hopefully you haven't got a million miles to walk for your weights. Grab your dumbbells. We've got raise and swimmer for a very quick change over there. So you're going to be doing what we've been doing all week. Okay, so flap and press. So again, 2 exercises in each block of 10 seconds. Raise and swim. So just steadily nudging the heart rate up, bringing it back down through these. Okay, flap and press. Hopefully you can hear that bell loud and clear. Got 3 screens running this morning. That's your raise and swimmer. Now if you want to make it harder, just do the swimmer. I personally don't want to. Flap and press. Set number 3 on the weights. Raise and swim for the start of number 4. Okay, let's take it. Flap and press. And then we've got one more round after this one, guys. One more round after this one. Okay, raising swimmer. Now, as we're doing the flap and press, what I want you to do is make your way over to your chair. So flap and press, and I'm going to walk over to my chair, because the next exercise is basic burpees. Pop those down, basic burpee. Now I've just realised my kettlebell's right behind me, so for safety, I'm moving it. Add a jump back. Add a jump back. Basic burpee. So there are your two exercises. When you do the jump back, land wide, touch down, then jump forwards narrow. Let's go jumping back. So, we should be on set number 2 of the 3rd round. Basic burpee. Basic burpee. So it really is nice and easy off the chair. Add the jump back. Obviously, as we're adding more power to it with the jump backs, the exercise becomes more challenging. Back to your burpee for round 4 of 5. Add the jump back. Basic burpee. Last round of these. Then we're back onto our minute rounds, guys, after the jump. Add the jump. Take a seat, gang. Ignore the belt. So we've got chair squat. Okay, we're going to go wide, up, jump, and then sit back down. Are we ready? 1 minute round. Let's go. So feet are wide on this one. Jump forward, touch, jump backwards, sit back down. Keep your feet in the same position. If you don't want to do the jump, you can do a step, touch down, and keep it going like so. Whoop. Okay. So you do your squat and jump, or your step. Okay. It doesn't have to be overly fast, guys. You can temper it. So I'm tempering it at the moment, but I'm using that by way of controlling the ascent and descent of the squat. Excuse me. Time. Moving curtsy. Let's go. An exercise that I've used quite a bit this week. So the time will go really quite quick this morning. That's the plan anyway. And again, if you've not had enough cardio, you can add a jump. So if you want to, you can add a jump. Nice socks, Kirsty. Okay, so we've got those curtsies. After this one, it's clean and press with a hammer or dumbbell. grab your hammer, left-hand side, or dumbbell, left-hand side. Let's go. So, clean and 2. Now, if you're using a dumbbell, I'll be having it forwards like that. Okay? But if you're using a hammer, it's a no-brainer. Life's a lot easier. Buy yourself a hammer. And I need to buy myself a tripod. A big one. Try not to lean over, guys. After this, it's a very quick transition into ball plank. You're going to have to be quick on it. You'll be on the knees, walking out, on the elbows, tip and tuck, and you'll be in position. Make sure you take your weight with you because you're going to be using it on the floor. That goes down, as do you. Knees go on, walk it out, hold it there, tip and tuck. Okay, I got down in 7 and in position. Hopefully you did at home too. After this one, we're back for our commando. It'll be left side. If you've got the dumbbell, double hand, it'll be the same exercise. Keep holding, tipping and tucking. Got my toes off the floor. Again, keep tipping and tucking. I know I'm nagging, but I need to. Come off a bit. You've only got 5 seconds left. Get yourself in position for your left side commando or double hand if you're on the dumbbell. Let's go. Now remember again, if you don't want to do the commando for whatever reason, basic sit-ups. Don't want to nag about the ability to be able to do a full sit-up. It's a very important process in life, guys. As you get older, if you fall over, you've got to do a sit-up to get yourself up. As you get up out of bed in the morning, you have to do a sit-up to get out of bed. Okay, most people don't think about it like that, but I do. So, for those of you that can't do a sit-up all the way up, you do one every morning without thinking about it. And if you just literally roll out of bed because you can't sit up, when did you give up on life, guys? Oh, that's harsh, isn't it, Helen? Time. Up on your feet. We've got our 10-second rounds. Grab your kettlebell again, guys. We've got slingshot squats and figure 8s. Start with slingshot squats. Are we ready? Let's go, gang. So, slingshot squats. So it's round the back, touch down. Now figure 8. Through it goes. Make sure you stand up. On these, both exercises, you need to hold your kettlebell like so. Back to your slingshot squat. So it sounded a little bit harsh, guys, but as we get older, it's because we don't maintain the things that we've got. Figure 8. And that's why we start shuffling. That's why we stop sitting up in bed in the morning. Touch down. Because we just settle. We start doing things for being easier. When did that happen? Figure 8. Another one, guys. When did you have to sit down to put your socks on? When did that happen? Slingshot squats. Be honest, who has to sit down to put the socks on? No, I've got no shot. I've got excellent. That's my regulars. We don't have to sit down to put our socks on. Okay, figure 8. This is round 8 of 10. And then the next one will be lightweight dumbbells once we've completed, okay, slingshot squats. Figure 8. Get ready to grab that lightweight dumbbells. Okay, lightweight dumbbells. Okay, we're going to go back, back and in. This was supposed to be a resistance band exercise, guys, but I forgot to ask for it. Behind and press. So behind and press. So I was going to do a resistance band here, but hey, we haven't. Back, back and in. Back, back and in. Behind and press. Back, back and in. Back, back and in. We will have another cardio round once we've completed our 10 rounds of these. Let's go. Like I said, we were supposed to be doing a resistance band routine here, but we've gone straight for dumbbells instead, because I stupidly forgot. Back, back and in. Now when you're doing the back, back, I want you to really focus on the shoulder blades, okay? Behind and press. Now these are only 1 kilo weights, gang, as always with these big exercises. But, okay, last one of back, back and ins. Now, as when you hear the bell after the raise behind, dumbbells down. Let's get the last one of these. Okay, let's pop them down. Side lunges. Power jacks. Now again, if you don't want to do a full power jack, you can do your little step out squat. Side lunge. And again, on the side lunge, make sure that you're getting that stretch on that inner thigh. Power jacks. Main use of power jacks is your pelvic floor. Side lunges. Set number 3 of 5. Power jacks. Side lunges. Keep that coming, guys. Got brain like a sieve this morning. Back to your power jacks. Now we've got one more round of the side lunges and power jacks after this one, and then we're back on the chair. We're going to go through everything again. This is a halfway marker, guys. Okay, side lunges. Last set of power jacks. Then you're going to go straight to your chair. chair squats, alternate side lunges. I'm going to reset the clock. Now, okay, chairs, side lunges. Let's go, guys. So chair squat with that side lunge. And then we've got all that again, gang. So it's going to be about a 50-minute cardio workout today with the weights. 50-minute circuit, longer on a Friday. Then we're going to have a 10-minute stretch out, or we'll look what we're doing. Look at me drinking coffee without pulling too much of a face. Hey, I'm getting there, guys. Time, up and turn it round. 1 burpee, 1 back box step. Let's go. You alternate the box step. One time it will be right, then it will be left. Okay. Again, we're doing a silent workout for YouTube. Supply your own music, guys. And I suggest listening to medium upbeat, any genre that you like. I use Spotify when I'm playing my music, and it's a cheap way of getting lots of different music, guys. I know it's a subscription, but it's worth it. If you like your music, that is. If you don't bother with Spotify. So if you are doing the YouTube videos, again, supply your own music. Time. Squat, clean, 2 presses. Dumbbell or hammer, right hand side, let's go. So, especially on the dumbbell, when you're doing the presses, don't be leaning over or back, okay? Life's a lot easier with the hammer, okay? I know that some of you kick against grabbing the hammer, think it's going to be too heavy. It's 3 kilos. It's 1 kilo heavier than these 2 lightweights put together, which we use on a regular basis. After this one, make sure you take your hammer with you, but we're going down for a Pilates ball earthquake. So remember, we're just repeating what we've done. Time. Down for your earthquake. Insert there, push back, slide it out and hold it. So again, I didn't want to hit any muscle group too hard this week, but I think the abs have taken a damn good kick in, and my triceps as well. And it's not taking very long for my shoulders to get a little bit annoyed with me. Yeah, you can alter it. There's got a couple of you online taking your own initiative to move the arms. Again, you can move the arms in any way you want to. Just make sure that you've got that tip and tuck, okay? Don't be using it as a distraction though, guys. Sometimes you're looking for movement for distraction, okay? Look at it to advance. As soon as you hear the bell, hammer in the right hand side or dumbbell holding on the ends. That's your bell. Okay, hammer on the right hand side or dumbbells. Okay, and off we go. I'm going to do a straight arm sit up this time because it's just that a little bit different. With the hammer, you've got the difference of right side, left side. With the dumbbell, it very much feels the same because we've not got that offset thing, okay? And I don't want you doing a single arm dumbbell commando. That would be dangerous, guys. Now after this one, you're straight on your feet for your pick-ups and pick-up jumps. Like I said, I'm not overly instructing it because you've already done that exercise 10 times. Straight on your feet, grab your kettlebell out. We're going for pickups. Ignore the first bell, go on the second. Let's go. Pickups. We're on pickups. So it's basic pickups. Make sure you're reaching it through. Add the jump. Add the jump. We've got a little bit of cat action again. Once it does make me laugh when the pets come in. We've had a very petty week this week. Add the jump for me. Okay. So it's, oh, we're on pickups now. Sorry, that's me being stupid. Yeah, we're on pickups. Pickups now, guys. Back to the jump. It's because I'm not doing it with you. Didn't want to jump in and put you off. Back to your pickups. Back to the jump. And again, remember, you don't have to move position or stop the exercise. Just pick up on the rep. Back to your pickups for me, please. So how are we doing at home? Having a look at you. Looking fairly cool, actually. No little red faces. Okay, let's go back to that jump. Back to the jump. This is round 8 of 10. Last set of pickups for the morning. Add the jump and then get ready to grab your dumbbells for your raise and swimmer. Dumbbells, raise and swimmer. Again, so again, I'm not allowing any more than 3 seconds rest. Okay, from there, flap and press. Couple of teaching points on this one. Make sure your elbows are there, not there. Okay, and then that they go in and out, not in. Okay, raise and swimmer. Remember, you can do swimmer only to make it harder. Flap and press. Okay, raise and swimmer. Raise and swimmer. Flap and press. Well, it's doing what it does best in Cornwall this morning down here. Raining and windy. Okay, raise and swimmer. Flap and press. Now, if I ever move again, guys, I'm going to check the rainfall before I move anywhere. Just in case I move anywhere. Raise and swimmer. Last set of these, I think. It is. So it'll be last set of these this morning. Flap and press, last set of these. Now, as you're working, take yourself over to your chair, ready for your burpees. Okay, pop them down. Let's go burpees, guys. So, again, I'm moving my kettlebell because I stupidly put it behind me again. Add the jump back. Add the jump back. And again, it doesn't have to be very, very fast. It can be slow and steady, or you can step back. Burpee. Add the jump back. Now again, you can do the burpees off the floor, but I find doing it off the chair you do more, which evens itself out. Back to your basic burpee. Also again, it's a form of tempering now rather than kicking. Add the jump back. Add the jump back for round 6 of 10. Burpee. Add the jump. Now again, remember, you can step back. You don't have to do the jump. Last set of burpees. And again, you don't have to stop. You can just keep it going, guys. Add the jump back for the last one. Then I want you to take a seat. Wait for me to reset the clock. Time. Take a seat. One squat, one jump forward, feet wide. Are you ready? Let's go. So make sure your feet are wide. And if you are touching down onto the floor with one hand, make sure you alternate which one you touch down with. Otherwise, you're going to end up hurting your back. And again, remember, if you don't want to do the jump, you can step, touch, step, sit. Doesn't have to be jump. It doesn't have to be fast. It's all about your timing and a certain amount of coordination so that you're not jumping back and hitting onto the chair. So these are all part of your fitness process, guys. And that very cat-like land for your jump. Time on your feet. Curtsy. Let's go. So your curtsy. Curtsy gets lower abs, glutes, side glutes. So your glute med and min and your glute max, inner thigh and quads. Because it works all those muscle groups, it sets the heart rate off. We were doing this with a weight before Christmas, which was quite challenging, guys, on coordination. But I didn't want that this week, the kettlebell version. Get ready for your hammer. 1 clean, 2 press, or dumbbell. 1 clean, 2 press, left side. Time. Grab your hammer or your dumbbell, left side. Feet in, let's go. So it's 1 and 2. I was going to say if you want to make it more challenging, add a press. But because we kept it at 2 on the right hand side, stay equal, guys. The other thing you can do, if you do find that you've got a weakness or an injury that you want to increase, make better, not increase, you can do more reps on your weaker side and less reps on your stronger side. So eventually you will even up. The hammer will allow you to do that. Next exercise, you've got to be quick. When we get down there, take the hammer or dumbbell with you for your Pilates ball plank. Take that down. Take the ball with you. Kneel on it. Walk the elbows out. Hold it. Okay. Tip and tuck. If you can hear snoring, it's Bruce. He's fast asleep right next to the next to my tablet where it's recording, and he's literally lying underneath it. My dad's here this week, as most of you know. He arrived yesterday, and apparently Bruce, when he's asleep, Bruce howls. I couldn't hear him in our room, but he kept my dad awake last night because Bruce was dreaming and howling. So I don't know what I'm going to do with him tonight. I'm going to have to probably leave him down here. When you hear the bell, it's straight over for your commando left side. If you've got the dumbbell, you can choose your option. Let's get rid of that. Okay, last 1 minute exercise of the morning. So grab that hammer or your dumbbell and you're going straight to commandos. Again, I'm doing a straight arm sit-up. In fact, actually, I'm not going to do a forward fold on it because that feels wrong. So I am going to do a sit-up and press. Again, that's just if you've got a dumbbell and just if you've got quite a heavy dumbbell as well. So over the coming weeks, guys, I might ask you to get a little bit more equipment, as in a set of heavier dumbbells, but it will be down to you, and I will integrate that slowly, and I will tell you what weighted dumbbells that I want you to get. So I might bring in some extra equipment. I never ask you. We've been doing this online now for about 4.5 years, guys, and okay, up on your feet, grab your kettlebell. Okay, so I'm going to wait for me to swap the time frames. We're on to we're on to slingshot squat. Are you ready? Let's go. Slingshot squat. Slingshot squat. So over the last 4.5 years, I've asked you to get one piece of equipment. Oh! Okay, are you okay? Figure 8, you alright? Sorry, I just had somebody at home drop their kettlebell. I'm not going to mention the name, but they're alright. Their heart rate has just increased and they might need a new floor. Okay, slingshot squat. Be very careful, please try not to drop the kettlebell. If you do drop the kettlebell and it drops behind you, you jump forwards, vice versa. If you drop it forwards, you jump backwards. Okay, figure 8. Okay, I've dropped the kettlebell on numerous occasions, but again, so always just make sure you're out the way of it. Okay, back to your slingshot squat, guys. Did you lose concentration? Did you start thinking about what you're going to do next? Yeah, there you go. You see, focus on what you're doing at the time, guys. Okay, figure 8. You normally lose track of what you're doing, or you might have a little accident like dropping the kettlebell. It's normally when you're thinking about what you're going to do next in your life. Focus on what you're doing in your life. Okay, squat touchdown. We've had quite a deep and meaningful one this morning, talking about getting up out of bed in the morning and when you gave up on life and thinking about what you're doing next. Figure 8. Figure 8. I best have a little time check. This one is round 8 of 10. Last slingshot squat. Hopefully the time's gone fairly quickly for you this morning. Last figure 8. Then you're going to grab your dumbbells for your back backing in. Time. Grab your dumbbells, back backing in. Now we're going behind and press. Back backing in. Now I'm only going to do 3 rounds of these. Then we're going to have a little break for the power jacks and side lunges. Then we're going to finish off our last 2 rounds. Bring it down. Because what I should have done really was use the cardio as the last round. Back backing in. So we're still going to have 5 of each, but I'm just breaking it up a little bit. Behind and press. Next exercise is going to be side lunges. Okay, put them down. Side lunges. So again, I should have done the cardio round second so that we're not finishing off with a too big a heart rate. Power jacks. Power jacks. Now remember, both of these rounds are basically pelvic floor driven, and they're to, improve things. Okay, back to side lunges. And again, the side lunges are very, very, very important exercise and taken lightly by most. Make sure you're focusing on what you're doing. Power jacks. Power jacks. So when you do the side lunge, if you're moving the right foot, keep that left one anchored in. It's all about the left leg. Okay? Side. Let's go. Side lunges. Set number 3. I think, anyway. Yep. Power jacks. Back to your side lunge, guys. Back to your side lunge, please. Power jacks. Power jacks. Side lunges. Last set of these. Last set of power jacks. Then you're going to grab your dumbbells and we're going to go back and in. Grab your dumbbells. Back and in. Let's go. I've started feeding the birds every morning, guys, which is hilarious because they're getting really cheeky now. Back and in. And now if I don't feed them at the right time, they start coming up to the door. So I'm currently looking out there and there's 3 collared doves and 2 blackbirds looking in my door. Like, feed me. And time, guys. Just pop that down. Take that out. Little swing around. Okay. Little leg circles. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down onto the floor. You're going to take your Pilates ball and your 2 cushions. And time. Down on the floor, make sure you've got a nice clear area. I'm going to get rid of timers now. It is 9:52. 9:52. So first things first, I'm going to stretch your abs out. So we'll put the cushions down and out the way. And we're going to start with the Pilates ball. So we're going to stretch the abs out. Like I said, we've had a lot of work on the abs this week. So first things first, I want you to set up as though you're going to do earthquake, the new version. So it's just in, rolling it in so it's not going to slide back. Hands down, lean back, okay? And then from there, all I'm going to ask you to do is, instead of standing your legs out and pushing yourself backwards a bit, from that position without pushing yourself back, just slowly drop back. Okay, and I just want you to relax onto the ball. Okay, and then from there, I want you to wrap the tailbone over the ball. So you're going to push the tailbone over the ball, and you should feel the abs stretch. Now you're going to tip and tuck the tailbone there. Tip and tuck, so you're just pushing the tailbone upwards. And then you're going to push it back down. Take the arms over on this one. And then bring the arms back as you push the tailbone up to the ceiling. Take it all the way over. Arms back, tailbone down, stretching those abs. And then bringing it all the way back up. And just gently pressing them down. And we've got one more of those, gang. So all the way over the top for me. It's going to be a shorter stretch this morning because we've had a longer cardio workout and weights. And then from there, gently bringing it back up. Tip and tuck the tailbone, bringing the arms back. Okay, and then just relaxing. And then from there, just coming off the ball for me, please. That can go anywhere you like. Now we're going to grab those cushions and put them behind your head. And then from there, you're going to start with the soles of the feet, the sides of the feet together like that. Okay. And then we're just going to let ourselves go down into a little butterfly. Okay, and then from the butterfly, you're going to drop your right knee over to the floor, push your left foot flat to the floor, and then push off the left foot so that the hip goes up. And I've got a big old gap there, okay? So Kirsty, so that from there, rock it over. So you're still in that butterfly position, mate. So you're still in the butterfly, that's it. And then roll it, keep it in the butterfly. And then just push up. Don't let the knee goes up to the ceiling, not over. So you're lifting this off the floor. I'm just going to turn it round so you can see me here. It's not an nice look, but that's what I'm doing. I've got one knee down. And then I'm going to go to the other side. And I'm pushing that hip up to the ceiling. And then I'm rolling again. I'm pushing. Last one, roll and push, and then chill back. Back to the butterfly. So just let those knees drop down. Don't bounce them like I've just done, guys. Don't want you bouncing them. Okay, not long in this one, just enough to just open up those hips, and then walk the feet so that they're wide. I'm just going to move back just a little bit. And I'm just going to change angle a bit because that's really gross. Okay, so from there, all you're going to do is just drop one knee inwards as far as you can. Don't let the other one move. Now I'm just pushing that left knee at the moment. I'm pushing right the way in, and I'm getting a stretch down the hip flexor on the front of the left thigh. Getting a little bit of tightness on the hamstring on there, but that's because my hamstrings are tight. Bring that up and then swap sides. And again, don't let that knee go with it, okay? So keep that knee nice and still. You might get a stretch on your abdominals as well, depends how tight they are, okay? If you're getting a little bit of it's an extra bonus stretch. Change sides. Okay, and I'm not going to do anything with the arms. I just want a nice, gentle stretch this morning. And change sides. Again, pushing the other one in. Again, it's tight on my hamstring on this one. It isn't tight on the other side, in all honesty. And time, gang, and then just literally give your legs just a little waggle around. And then from there, staying on the pillows, I want you to roll over onto your right side. So I've rolled onto my right side and I've extended my right arm. I'm just going to let my hand just join on there. My knees are bent. And then from there, I'm just going to gently take that up to the sky and then over the top. Make sure the head's not come off the pillows. Now, some of you might be more comfortable with, maybe more comfortable flat on the floor. You might be more comfortable with 2 cushions or 1 cushion. I was going to shout your name out then, mate, but I'm saying best not because I'm YouTubing it. That's the person who dropped the kettlebell's husband. Nice to see you, mate. Okay, and then bring that arm up. Let the fingertips join the middle of the palm and then slide that hand right the way forwards. And then bring it all the way back over again and hold it. And I can feel this all the way through on my side. I'm going down into my glutes, opening up through the chest. I've just had a little sign coming up telling me my internet's unstable. It's the first one I've had flash at me, but hopefully it's not been too bad. Release that arm and then just bring those feet back up. Now we're just going to, the best way that you can, we're just going to drop over to the other side. Extend that arm out. Again, I've got a fairly good angle on here so that you can see that it's not up or forwards, it's out in a straight line. Gently let the fingertips go to the middle of the palm. And then from there, just open it out. I was teaching the 650 class this morning, gang, and I've got this new camera set up, and my camera started moving, and by the time I only just got to it before it fell off, and it was moving backwards, and I ended up with I was started off with this full body shot, and then I ended up with just my head showing, and then I just quickly jumped up and managed to get my camera before it fell off, and then take that hand back over, fingertips, and then slide, and then go all the way back over for the last one this morning. And we've just come right the way up to 10 o'clock, guys, here. And so that was a full morning this morning. Our circuit, our highlights of the week, using our 1 minutes and 10s, and a very gentle, not too long stretch this morning, incorporating all the muscle groups that we've sort of kicked out of this week. And then in your own way and in your own time, that's it. And if you're watching the YouTube, you can just sort of stay down there and let me go to pause. Right, so I'm going to switch. If I ask the people at home to come back in, I'm just going to switch the video off.